Welcome back to another MTGO Modern League with me, Magix, and this time we are running AspiringSpike's blue-black control list with only one single change, so stay tuned and let's go!
Push the goddamn button!
You heard what she said.
So, AspiringSpike made in 5-0 with this deck list, but he played 3 into the story. I'm only playing 2 and 1 Jays because I am fearing kind of that we are low on win conditions. I mean, we only have 7 creatures between Tessigor, Snap, and this one single Torrential Gearhulk to really beat our opponent down, and drawing all the deck is nice, but if you can't kill him then it won't matter. And Jace at least can win the game with the Exile, so I opted for a Jace instead of the third into the story. It's a 2-color deck. I actually wanted to play more blue-white, or banned even, but right now there's a shortage on fetch lands and Icefang Kotls and what have you on mana traders, so it's hard to get the deck. But I found this deck list rather spicy, especially because of Shadow of Dopt, which is here because of the Titan decks, of course, and want to see how this card goes. I played it a long time ago in my twin decks, sometimes even, against the Amulet Titan decks of the day. It was always nice to have as a one-off. Sometimes you catch your opponents on the play when they fetch, and yeah, then they play around your Shadow of Dopt all game long, and this made them to not leave a fetch land open against the Seaver Exarch or what have you, and was simply some nice value in your flag slot until everyone and their mother played Texium Probe, I guess. Then it didn't matter. But yeah, stories of my life. So I actually wanted to play 4 Scalding Tarns like the original deck list, but they didn't have it, so I could sneak 1 Floodstrand in. Doesn't really matter, it's only there to grab a blue source. We can play 3 Mystic Sanctuaries and 4 Field of Ruins, because we are a 2-color deck. Sword Scour is our engine card that fills the opponent's graveyard for Into the Story and Drawn in the Lock, and our graveyard for Tessigor, Snap, and Mystic Sanctuary, or even Torrential Gearhulk if needed. Gearhulk is nice with Cryptic and Into the Story, of course, but it's also a fat blocker against stuff like Reality Smasher and what have you. Drown is a nice counter spell that doubles as a removal spell, and yeah, then you have your spell snares, I guess, to catch the early plays of the opponent, and some Archmage Charms forces, and yeah. That's mainly it about the main deck. The side, the sweeper of choice is Engineered Explosives, I guess because you also want to be able to deal with Rest in Peace, because that can be annoying for a deck that leans on Thought Scour, and can also get rid of Chalice and other Vial and stuff like that. 3 Collective Brutalities against Burn and Prowess can maybe also come in against the control or combo decks because of the discard mode. 2 Flusterstorms to fight against Veil of Summer mainly. Maybe occasionally we face Storm, then it's nice there too, but I think this is mainly there to fight, Veil of Summer. 1 Kalitas has a mix of life gain, value, and graveyard hate, alongside 3 Jiggslit Jailer for the Dredge matchup. Maybe you want to bring them in against the Uro decks, I'm not sure though. Maybe if it's banned, it can be okay, because they only run Rest in Peace. Path to Exile as a removal spell, but it sucks against Teferi Time Raveler, and it can't really attack into Icefang Kotl. Maybe it's good enough to shut off Uro, but I'm not sure. Some Disdainful Strokes against Titan and Eldrazi-Tron. If Eldrazi-Tron would not be as much of a player right now, I think that Ethergust would still be superior in the slot, but I guess it's fine. And then just some Mendelian Clicks as additional win condition that are also nice against combo decks and control decks, though it sucks against Veil of Summer again, so That's always something to keep in mind, and it sucks against Ren and 6, so that's that. Anyways, the deck made a 5-0, so let's see how we fare. Hope for a 3-2, of course. Let's see. Yeah, we can play this. We are on the draw, so Shadow of Doubt sucks a little bit, but it can cycle if nothing else. We have our finishers in hand and one force, I guess. Not sure what you are else looking for with this deck. 2 basics. Our opponent has mulliganed, so... And it's Eldrazi Tron. We can catch a Chalice and maybe a map with the Shadow of Doubt. Comes to Once Upon a Time in our turn, so we can't force it. And he has a Thought-Knot Seer. On the Sunken Hollow, which can come into play untapped on turn 4, I guess. But... he has another temple. Yeah, and he has, so... oh man, I hate Once Upon a Time. Now our hand sucks balls. If he has also a Smasher, we are kind of dead already. Because his graveyard is not nearly full enough for our removal spell, Drawn in the Lock. Oh, we draw more Shadow of Doubts. Comes a Smasher. Yep, makes sense. We are kind of dead already. We have a few more turns. Are my Ice Fang Codals now? Oh, there's Drawn in the Lock. Have to kind of fill his graveyard. He might not play anything. He does. We can't do anything against this. Ridiculous. Yeah, well. Good beats, I guess. Spell Snare sucks, but it can catch Chalice of the Void. But that's about it. So I get rid of it. Chalice on 1 is annoying, but maybe not the end of the world. Maybe Explosives can catch Chalice. Though I'm not sure what we want to cut. We're on the play. Maybe let's do it like this. On the draw, maybe the second Explosives. This is fine. This time we can draw on him. So, Thought Scour him, so Drawn should be online a little bit quicker. To the story, okay. Natural Tron, seems like it's. Oh, they are going 2 more mines. Oh man. At least we can catch a Karn this time. Yep, Natural Tron. Didn't need a map or a Once Upon a Time, just have it. Here comes the Thought-Knot Seer again, or a Karn. What is it? What is it, my friend? Thought-Knot Seer, of course. Drown is not online. So I can't use it here. Come on, dude. Press OK, please. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Press your stupid button. Press it. We have to find like Fatal Push or something. We can use Into the Story soon, so that might find us more interaction. Come on, press your button. What are you doing, my friend? So he will surely pick the drawn. Not we can kill the Swordknots here. Picks the Force of Negation, that's interesting. Okay. That is interesting. Lands milled so far. We have 2 drawn in the locks. Can break up Tron here. He can only really play 1 spell a turn. Let's break up the mine. 2 are already in the grave, so I suppose this gives us the highest chance that won't have enough. I will trade my snap here. Fill his graveyard for my drawn. Did he find Once Upon a Time here? Our power plant, he has 4 mana. To this. Major Charm is not bad. We take another 4, I guess. Or rather, we can kill what he plays, right? So we can draw on this. Get our card back. And with Into the Story, we can kind of redraw. So this game feels better. Reality Smasher. So counter this. Let's get back the drawn, I guess. So I hope to Into the Story this turn. The next Sanctuary will again get back the Into the Story then. Expedition map gets Tron back. That's annoying. Do we care about Tron at this point? We can also find Cavern of Souls, so yeah. Okay. Doesn't give me any time here to use Into the Story. There's Once Upon a Time and 1 Unknown now. Onto Cryptic, okay. Ship the turn back. Would have bounced this, but yeah, Gihak should lock it up actually. Ooh, that land is annoying. So we kind of pull this off now. Could blow this up now, but I guess there's no need at this point. Because he will surely use it, and if not, we have Gearhulk into the Story. We have still Disdainful Stroke up. It's only 2 cards. I think that is good enough. We can use Tessigor to fill our graveyard up. Try to end the game here as quickly as possible. We have only one drawn in the log left. Reality Smasher, that is fine. I could fill the graveyard first and try to hit something, but Gearhulk eats that nicely and have a clock going, so I think it's fine to play out the Gearhulk here and not activate the Tessigor. Seems good enough to me. And he concedes. Okay, pretty straightforward games. Can still catch a map. Didn't see a Chalice of the Void, but I suspect him to have them. We are not likely to get hit by those, so... Yeah, maybe it's nice to have one still in the deck. Just go with this. Scavenging Ground sucks, but what can you do? Need another land drop. If the Tessigor would be a land drop, I would keep this, but it doesn't seem good. Seems a little bit better. So that we catch up cards later on. On the Field of Ruin for our black source. Disdainful Stroke into Archmage Charm. Can have a Chalice for one here. Guess I will not fight about that then. Eldrazi Temple. The Cryptic 2, not bad. Expedition map. Yeah, stop that. This will find him Cavern of Souls, I guess. Then he has more Eldrazi's. So I kind of want to play Field of Ruin to break up Cavern of Souls. Still Stroke and Force up. Stroke and Sword Scour if we need to do it. Maybe with this he won't go for the Cavern, I'm not sure. He does go for the Cavern, so he might have a Smasher here. Does not play it, he has Tron instead. Found a snap at least. Two Sork, not serious in the bin. Can't go for the Tron lands right now. Because I don't have the Stroke anymore, so let's see. Comes the Cavern. Of course, Eldrazi could be a Smasher here. That is a stupid Smasher. We can't do anything about that yet. Can't do much against that. I have to find a removal spell. He still has 4 mana. So I guess we use this to dig deeper or drown. Scavenger Grounds, wow. These hits. King Ballista for 2. Yeah. Find a removal now. But we don't. We draw all kinds of shit, but not what we need. Oh man. So we are dead. Is that how it works? Still missing a single Exors. Can get to the Gear Hulk, we can maybe block, but this Walking Ballista puts us in the dust. We take it with the Archmage's Charm. Ping us to death. By Cryptic he can resolve something. Given that we have to Cryptic, I can put this on top. Maybe tap draw. Go for this to fill the graveyard up. Still need to find something. So next turn we can block the Smasher at least in combat. Still kind of have to take care about this Walking Ballista. Because else it will kill us. Last zone. Just this. Another Reality Smasher, my goodness. This at least stops big Walking Ballista pump, but we're still kind of dead here. Yeah, feels bad not drawing a single removal spell in this game. So not for this Walking Ballista. We're dead. Feels bad. Not drawn a single removal spell here, and it wouldn't have come. Maybe I should Sword Scour myself to dig for it, since we had the snap in hand. Don't know. Yeah. To hit any third land drop, I guess. And if worst comes to worst, we have Shadow of Doubt to dig for it. of Triumph. Oh man, what is that again? Some weird deck here. Okay, the Field of Ruin. Chalice for 1. Do I care right now? Not really. Can hit this. Do we cantrip here for the blue source? We can use Force of Negation probably too. Now we find the Dead Fatal Push. Okay, shock something in. No. Let's grab the third blue source, I guess. Found the black source. We can bounce the Chalice if we have to. Would love to push that, but can't do that. Guess we could counterbounce, but I think I will counter draw for now. Try to hit a Mystic Sanctuary. Yeah, there is it. It's good enough for me. Then we can put the Cryptic back on top. Plays nothing. Well, then let's actually draw 2. Play this, shift the turn back, slowly work towards this Tessigor. He doesn't play anything again. Okay. Then guess we can cycle those now. Them into the bin, get the Snapcaster Mage. Still have Archmage Charm up. Kills it, but he can't path it with Chalice on 1, so Wrath of God. Oh. Now it's, I guess, soon time to bounce this Chalice. Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't do anything. That's fine by me then. Get back the Sword Scourer here. So I guess we are not into activating Tassigor anymore. Double Lightning Helix. Sure. What's next? Thing again. Take on seats. So it's a chalice deck of some kind, so maybe engineered explosives is fine. We can do it like this. May bring in Graveyard Hate, so let's use Vendilion Click. This is maybe still good. Not really sure what he's into with this deck. Guess Spell Snare is only there for the Chalice. So maybe Disdainful Stroke is a little bit better. The Skeletas is okay. Trying it like this. The explosives can maybe catch something else. Shadow of Doubt is also not stellar. At least they cycle, so I guess some good Blood Moon protection here. If nothing else. What's this? Defense grid, that is annoying. But that cost him nearly his whole hand, kind of. He still needs land drops. Can blow this up with engineered explosives too, so Chalice on 1 now. Yes, you got your Chalice. Land drop for him. So I can't really counter anything because of the stupid defense grid. And there is the rest in peace that I was thinking about. Stupid, I can't do this in this turn, of course. Well, soon we can. Let's see, we have a Blood Moon here. Maybe I should have fetched another island. Fuck it. Why do you bring Attribate against my deck? Just because I bring in explosives or what? Oh man. Oh man. Now I need kind of to cycle these. And I locked myself out. I'm so dumb. Yeah, this is for both players, so that's stupid. Should have fetched before, of course. Should have fetched before. Let's see what he's working with. Another defense grid, assemble the Legion. Let's take care of this dude then. Let's ship the turn back here. Heavy door on the removal, no suppression field, okay. We have at least a force of negation. I've learned my Shadow of Doubt lesson. There comes the other defense grids. Then I can't pay anymore. course. Well, I guess then can still do this at least. Cash this in, okay. Then we just try to apply the win here, the pressure. Get my 5-6 into play, hope he doesn't rip. Wrath of God. And the land. Even if he plays Assemble the Legion, we should have enough time here. Turn into the story, but it costs 7. Need one more turn. Have the 7. But I can also pay both defense grids for the Force of Negation, so guess I ship this back for now. Well, I mean, Suppression Field costs makes this fetchland awkward, I guess. So I couldn't do this anyways. And here comes this dude. I can't do anything against you. But he will only trade with this. Okay, then let's fetch for 2 here. Guess we can grab a basic island. Oh, you even have to pay more. This? No, that can't be true. How much do we have to pay here? Just 4. Just get this out of the way. Okay. Do you have any other abilities? He has to attack with this, so this can't fly or anything. Since he has to attack, we don't have to trade here. Let's bring him down to 1. Ship the turn back. Can't play Shocklands anymore. Yes, and we win. Next game. This will probably take the spell snare, and then he plays Ren and 6 with the fetch land. This is how it goes. Yep. Something besides a stupid land. Oh man. Oh man. Drawing the 5th land was probably game over, unless we draw a removal spell or something. Yeah, there's a fetch land, then comes the Ren and 6. I hate this card. And there are so many things in Modern that I hate. Makes you wonder why I play this format. We have nothing but lands. So we will play Liliana into Bloodbraid, and that's it. Maybe. Comes Liliana. Yep. Drawing these stupid lands after lands after lands. Maybe with Into the Story we can come back, but we don't have that much time. Okay, Assassin's Trophy. Ventrop Bloodbraid. Tarmogoyf. Something. Yep. It's the Goyf. That is at least the less scary creature. Have the Fatal Push now. I guess I keep the Field of Ruin against Raging Ravine and then hope to rip something against Liliana. Sad that we have drawn so many lands, and then she will still race us half of our lands away. So one last card for you. Doesn't play it, so it's probably a Bloodbraid Elf. There goes the Mystic Sanctuary. I mean, if he ults next turn... Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Now we lose half of our lands, he plays a Goyf. Yeah. Okay. Can still deal with the Goyf. To deal with Goyf. Yes. Still keeps Liliana. Okay. Do you have to redraw there? I mean, no, you can't play Bloodbraid unless you... So we have to choose what we want to sacrifice. Okay. Okay, so he has a second Tarmogoyf even. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Not sure how I will win this game ever now, but... So we have only one more black source in our deck with the Sunken Hollow. Funny, okay. Well, at least we have the black source. Why don't you press F6, my friend? There's nothing you can do here in my turn without cards in hand. Come on, Willy. Yeah, then you draw the Wrenn and 6. And with the Nurturing Peatland, this is game. Well, maybe I conceded too early, but still under heavy pressure. We don't draw the removal yet. I'm not sure. All of this sucks. Don't have any good cards here. Only the explosives are somewhat okay. Maybe on the play you can surprise him with a Shadow of Duds. The fan of force here actually. Let's try it like this. Yeah, not the best hand, but it's doable. So probably again suck against Wrenn and 6. Discard. He can also have Whale of Summer now. So given that we have Archmage's Charm in hand, I want to lead with Mystic Sanctuary here. I think that will be the play. Then we ship the turn back. Just F6 work. Archmage's Charm, interesting. So we can get the Archmage's Charm back soon. We have Into the Story also soon. Don't play out the Tessigur yet. Maybe he plays this because he has a K command in hand. Could be totally the case. Ashiok. Oh man, this sucks balls. Whoa. So I think this deck is too graveyard dependent right now. Oh. At least drawn can be good now. And then we can hopefully use Into the Story, but he can exile his own graveyard, kind of. knows about our into the story. And he does nothing. So he has a K command. We can't fetch, of course, because of the Ashiok. So all of these are shut down. Yeah. Blood Braid most likely. Nothing happens with this fetch. Did he disconnect? Oh, deep in the tank about what he fetches. Stomping Ground or other Overgrown Tomb, I guess. Seems to be a heavy decision. It's not disconnected. Oh, now he is disconnected. Okay, so we have to wait. So I can only get this Ashiok off the table with Cryptic Command. So I hope my Into the Story finds some gas, but again, he can use the Ashiok on himself. Can he? No. It only exiles opponent's graveyard, so he can't. Unless he hits a discard with the Blood Braids. Can use Into the Story and hopefully find interaction. Ah. Okay. So casting that Blood Braid, or rather a Boil, so we are dead. He hates islands. Can't do anything against that. can actually play Boil if the Titan player has a Dryad on the battlefield, because then you can raise away all the lands. Let's search for the 4th match. Here we go. We are on the draw again. Yeah, this could be about anything, so let's keep this. That's burn. Our horrible hand against burn. Hopefully there's a fatal push. No, there is not. There is not. Man, oh man. Have a drown at least. If he doesn't have blazing fast start here, oh, I definitely need some more removal spells. This has to be a basic island. At least another drown. All the drowns right now, but we need the time. We don't have the time. We go to 9 here. Have to fetch pre-combat in case the Goblin Guide draws us the swamp, so we have to do it now. I don't think he has double bolt here, so let's kill this. Okay. Go to 4 already. We have to kill the Swift Spear and then he Boros Charms us, and that's game. I play the wrong land. I was looking at Sunken Hollow actually. I don't think it matters. I mean, we could draw into a force, which was probably save us. Yeah, so he has the Lava Spike. I counter this, and he has a bolt. We are dead anyways. I think I go for the Swift Spear and hope he only has 2 mana spells in hand. So we are at 1, and we are dead. Are we winning against this, unless we draw a force? No, do not. Let's hope that we can win the draw. I think Shadow of Doubt is good enough. Maybe it is. They have fetch lands after all, but it's kind of awkward to hold them open. So let's not go for the Shadow of Doubt. We have to cut one more card. We need the interaction. Drawn is good as it can also counter something. Maybe Gearhult is too slow into the story, can draw more interaction. Let's go like this. Gearhult is still fine as a finisher. Horrible. Just horrible. This is better. So we keep this, and I guess we win the Archmage's Charm for now. Hold up Drown and Spell Snare in turn 2, though if he doesn't fetch, Drown can't kill anything, so that's that. I still think I go for this. Hope that he fetches here or something. Place a burn spell. Swift Spear. Yeah, at least he has fetched, so Drown can kill that. Not kill it for 1 damage though, because he can have an Eidolon here. So I'm fine taking 1 unless he plays a burn spell. Well, I think I go for the Spell Snare here then. Sunken Hollow out of the deck. We draw the Fatal Push, not bad. Kill this, Fatal Push this, maybe. Maybe not. Probably don't have the time to do this. But we'll see. We'll see. Getting the second Black Soros is definitely nice for double drawn in the following turn. Getting rid of 1 of his draw lands is also nice. Yeah, the Boros Charm is awkward. Do we counter the Boros Charm? It's probably the case. Stupid Swift Spear. Because if I field there for the push, he can play an Eidolon still. Now we could kill 1 of these lands and then push it. Then play the Sword Scour out. He has a lot of cards left. So we are at 11 now. Okay, he just redraws. Five cards in hand. We only have 2. Lightning Helix, so we are at 8 now. That's scary. Into the story. Can be good if we don't die. Because that refuels our hands. Rift Bolts, okay. Going to 7 is scary, but what can you do? I think I actually want to draw Spell Snare with this hand. Should have maybe fetched yeah. Are at 4. There comes one of the scary Swift Spears again. 1 card in hand. What will it be? What will it be? We have Bolt. Still have the Spell Snare. Don't draw the Fatal Push. Draw a Kalitas. That's probably not good enough here. So I guess he has a 2-mana spell. Or another land drop. As much as I want to counter this, to let it resolve. Still no time to play the Kalitas out. Okay, yes. Stupid land. I think we go for Cryptic here, block, and does something that's fine, I guess. Just want to trade here, really. Still think he has a 2-mana spell, so we will not use the Cryptic. It's fine, and this will find out. So we just play it for this. Play this. Still holding up the stupid spell snare for one more turn. Okay, another Swift Spear to 3. So Lightning Bolt will kill us again, unfortunately. Need good counter spell. And only draw these lands. Why? Why? Why so many lands? Now he draws the bolt or Rift Bolt or whatever, and we are dead. If not, well, we probably win. What did you draw? Yep. Yep, and yep. Maybe I should have targeted something else with the Snapcaster Mage, but I'm not sure. Drawing 8 lands killed us here. Fuck my life. I'm salty right now. This deck doesn't like me, so I'll probably not play it again. Kind of it already, because I think you can also run Band and won't do worse, and are not as graveyard dependent, even though you play Uro. Holy Deaver, okay. Ugh. Just bring it. Maybe MTGO just hates me. Either giving me only one land or stupid flood of land. Is this Death Shadow or something? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, guys? Drawing the 4-mana spell when I want the land drop. This will probably take the Fatal Push. Then I can't deal with this, but it's also not that big of a deal right now. Let's fill the graveyard, try to hit the land drop. Land drop. Land drop. Land drop. Land drop. Opponent is in the tank. No land drop. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Rip. 2 lands dropped milled over, and we wanted the stupid islands. Ah, I hate you, Thoughtscour. I hate you. Yep, there goes the Fatal Push, as expected. And there comes the Death Shadow. Yep, and no land drop again. Give me the land drop, give me the land drop, yay, we did it. Hopefully the Tessigor can hold the ground a little bit. He doesn't have Remember. Astrolabe, okay. Death Shadow decks get more weird by the second. Astrolabe, Hex Parasite. I don't even know what's going on. So he attacks with this. Has he Dismember? Has he another Street Wrath? Maybe. Still think I have to go for this. I know he has she has something, because else she wouldn't attack. I'm sure of that. Yeah, Dismember or something. Surgical Extraction. Or you can do this. Okay. It's not something I knew. At least we save some life here. So what's next? Nothing. We don't draw the land drop. So I can't snap Fatal Push here. My hand is full of crappy high mana cards. Maybe I should have played the Shadow and try to draw a land. Castle Lockwayne, okay. Oh. Okay, I see. That's why the Hex Parasite is there, apparently. Should have probably just searched for my land drop. Still not drawing any lands here. Thoughtseize, so Snapcaster will die. We die against the 1/1. Still don't draw anything. Or, I mean, anything. With anything, I mean land. We have seen 21 cards, 4 lands, 5. Yeah. Well, now you are at 1. Go to 3. Yes. Okay. Three more turns. Still double spell snare against whatever. So we go to 2. Snap. Nope. Now we will stall with Cryptic and hope to find more removal. Hot Scour is not the removal spell. Snap would also do it. Okay. This nets us the Fatal Push at least. Okay. Did he find the Forest Shadow? She, kind of wants to tap bounce the Sanctuary, then just draw into the push with the Thought Scour. Doesn't feel right. Yeah, let's just draw more stuff. Still a lot of removal and Snapcasters in the deck, I suppose. What is this? Could go for a force here, but yeah, let's not do it. Then we go for Drawn in the Lock, maybe. Spell Snare's looking awfully bad. Don't have time for these Into the Stories, fortunately. So give me removal. Tessigur can only stall for 1 more turn. We can only... No, we can't fetch anymore. Phew. This is a sacrificial lamp. Can draw some cards with Into the Story at least this turn. We will only go to 1 unless he has Dismember or something. Thoughtseize is no option anymore. Inquisition doesn't matter. We'll go to 1 due to this Parasite. Then I hope to draw Snap into Drown. Yeah, I have to block here. No way around that. This will happen. Now I could also fetch, because the Hex Parasite didn't attack, to get that Cryptic, depending on what we are drawing. Found the Cryptic anyways. Do I go to 1 yet? I don't think so. I have certainly not drawn that well. See if there is a second surgical extraction. This time the answer is no. Still don't think we have time to bounce Sanctuary and get that going. The Death Shadow. This doesn't matter because we have Gearhulk. We have also Snap. Okay. Now there has to be another blocker. Because else the Snap might win. Okay. Can still draw more Drowns. This takes care of the Death Shadow. Find the Drown. Okay. Only 16 cards in the deck. Yes. The board is empty finally. Let's ship back the turn and end this with the Gear Hulk. Inquisition, sure. Okay. Guess we take some more answers against Death Shadow. I am expecting some fish. Spellsnail looked horrible there. At least those can cycle. Can take Vendilion Click maybe. That's about it. Well, no. This is better, but will probably be ripped apart by discard in hot seconds. Yep. Goes the Fatal Push. Let's go with the Sword Scarrow then. Nothing. Well, I will not fuel his graveyard yet, because Drawn can still kill Death Shadow, and there's no need to do this. If he has Gurmag Angler, that would be bad if he fill his graveyard. Nothing again. Okay. It was a good draw. So next turn we have Cryptic up. Nothing again. Huh. Or not. Discard. Okay. 3. Ashiok. Yeah. Okay, this will get rid of our graveyard, I guess. Let's get basic island. Okay. Stops our cryptic for one more turn. Still think it's correct to not Sword Scour him or her. Let's take a look. So there is a Fatal Push and a Sacrifice effect. So since we can counter the Fatal Push, guess we take the Curse. For now at least. Yeah, let's take that. And then our graveyard might die. We can protect this click or just play the snap out and still get some value with the Sword Scour in. But the snap will be good anyways, so I guess we should the turn for now and see what happens. The shadow is still far off. Okay, there goes the grave. There's the redraw. There's the fatal push. Or the sword sees. Well, then we have to counter this anyways. Don't want to get him this cryptic, then the click will die. It's okay. Can kill the Ashiok with the snap maybe. Engineered explosives, not that impressive right now. Okay. 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 A lot of redraws. Okay. There's nothing else, eh? We still have fatal push open. Maybe. Guess it's fine for now. Still have this cryptic against 6 cards in hand. Okay. Nothing again, eh? Well, then let's cash in one of these snaps. Then we draw the Jace, that's also pretty good. See if there's another removal spell. Nope, there isn't. Should be over now, but we will see. Actually want the explosives as a removal, is that true? Not necessarily. We can hide one cryptic. Play the island. Play this for one proactively against the Death Shadow. Just ship back the turn. Now, there need to be multiple Death Shadows, but we have these explosives, so it will be hard. There can be this Parasite that could kill the Jace, but now it's in the bin. Maybe there's another one. Still 6 cards in hand. And then we win. Well, I think the Eldrazi matchup was close, so we were near the 3-2, but when you pack 3 Shadow of Depths in your main deck and you don't face the Titan decks, then it becomes awkward, because this could be something good else. Also not sold on 3 spell snares, that feels too much. Not a fan of this card right now. I mean, the Burn matchup was also close, and I bet I could have made a better line somewhere, so the deck could as well have run 4-1. Maybe with a better pylon and better draws, even 5-0, so I guess it's fine, though I personally don't see the appeal to run this over the band or even blue-white control deck, to be honest. Because those decks can also pack Mystic Sanctuary and Field of Ruin. The only real thing you are missing would be Drown in the Loch, which is a good card, no question about that, but it can't always counter everything. You need to get a little bit into the game. Then it's a great card, of course. But I also like Icefang Kotal. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that the black decks like this have issues against Whale of Summer, even though you can have Flusterstorm. And instead of Brutality, there are better white cards in my opinion, and Uro also helps against the aggressive decks alongside Core Firewalker. I think that white is a little bit better right now overall, and if Shadow of Depth is a draw, you can also do that with the blue decks, so it's mainly about Fatal Push and Drown in the Loch, I guess, and yeah, that's about it. But anyways, this was this nice blue-black deck that I mainly run because I couldn't rent the banned deck at this point in time. Maybe the meta will change tomorrow if there are any bans in Modern. That could be the case. Maybe there are some unbannings, who knows. So we will see what happens tomorrow. Have a great night, day, whatever time you watch this, and till next time, bye bye.